Before watching, please give for me a subscribe. Your support means the world to me. Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Mike. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Sarah. And no need for the Mr., just Mike is fine.
Got it, Mike. Thanks for having me here.
Of course. So, let's jump right in. Your resume looks impressive. You've got experience in customer service and office administration, which is great for this role. But I want to hear from you. Why do you want to be a receptionist at great enterprises?
Well, I've always enjoyed working in roles where I can interact with people. I love creating an organized and welcoming environment, whether it's handling calls, scheduling meetings, or making sure everything in the office runs smoothly. From what I've researched, great enterprises seems like a fast-paced but friendly place, and I think my skills would be a great fit.
That's a great answer. And you're right, things can get very fast-paced around here. We handle a lot of big projects, and sometimes schedules get hectic. How do you handle pressure when multiple tasks come at you at once?
Oh, I love a good challenge. In my last job, I was often juggling calls, scheduling appointments, and assisting with paperwork all at the same time. I've learned to prioritize, stay calm, and tackle things step by step. Plus, I'm a strong multitasker, and I actually enjoy keeping things organized, even in high-pressure situations.
That's exactly the kind of energy we need here. So, let's talk about difficult situations. Say a client calls, frustrated about something, and you're their first point of contact. How would you handle that?
I'd start by listening carefully to understand their concern. People just want to feel heard, so I'd make sure to acknowledge their frustration and reassure them that I'm there to help. Then, depending on the issue, I'd either try to resolve it myself or direct them to the right person as quickly as possible. The key is to stay professional, patient, and keep the communication smooth.
That's a great approach. You sound like someone who genuinely cares about making people feel comfortable and valued. And trust me, in this role, that's huge.
Absolutely. A receptionist is the first impression of a company, right? I want to make sure that impression is always positive.
You've got the right mindset, Sarah. One last question. What do you see yourself doing in the next 5 years?
I see myself growing with the company. I don't just want a job. I want to be part of something meaningful. I love learning new things, and if I get the chance to take on more responsibilities or advance into a leadership role, I'd be all in.
That's exactly the kind of attitude we look for at great enterprises. All right, Sarah, I really like what I'm hearing. You've got strong experience, a great attitude, and the kind of personality that fits well with our team. I'd like to offer you the position.
Really? That's amazing. Thank you so much, Mike.
You've earned it. Welcome to Great Enterprises, Sarah. I have a feeling you're going to be a perfect fit.
I won't let you down. When do I start?
How about Monday morning? Get ready, because once you start, there's no turning back.
All right, see you on Monday. Bye, Mike. Good afternoon, you've reached Great Enterprises. This is Sarah speaking. How can I assist you today?
Hi, this is Jack from Great World Magazine. I need to speak with Mike, please. It's pretty urgent.
Hi, Jack. Thanks for calling. Let me quickly check on John's availability. One moment, please. It looks like Mike is currently in a meeting, and it seems like he has a packed afternoon. Could I take a message for you, or would you prefer to leave a time for a callback?
I really need to speak with him today. Is there any way you can get him for just a minute? It's extremely important.
I understand, Jack. I really do. But Mike's meeting is one of those long, high-priority ones, and I know he's scheduled back-to-back with clients. It could be hours before he's free. I could make a note for him to call you as soon as he finishes. Would that work?
I can't wait hours. Look, I'm working on a tight deadline here, and this is a story that can't afford to wait. You don't understand the pressure I'm under. I need to speak to him now, right now.
I hear you, Jack. I really do, but I'm just the messenger here. I don't control his schedule. I'm only trying to help. If you'd just give me a moment to check again, maybe I can find a gap. I promise I'll try my best.
You don't get it. This isn't just about convenience. Do you know what's at stake here? This story could break open an entire new market for us. And if I don't talk to Mike today, we might miss the entire opportunity. Do you understand that?
I do understand, Jack. I can feel the urgency in your voice, and I'm not trying to make things harder for you. I'm really not. But this is a tricky situation. I can't just pull Mike out of his meeting. You're asking for something that's simply not in my control.
I don't know what to do. This whole thing is a disaster. I can't believe this is happening. I've been working on this for weeks. And now you're telling me I might have to wait days to speak with him? This could ruin everything for us.
I can hear how important this is to you, Jack. I really wish I could make this happen for you right now. I do. But at this moment, I can't pull him away from his commitments. I know this situation isn't ideal. But what I can do is pass along a note marked as urgent, and I'll make sure Mike knows exactly how critical this is for you. Will that be enough?
I don't know. I don't even know if he'll check his messages. What if he doesn't see it for hours? What if he forgets?
I promise you, Jack, I'll make sure he gets the message the second he's out of that meeting. I won't let it slip through the cracks. Mike takes these things seriously, and he knows when a call is urgent. You're not the only one who's relying on this call.
You're right. I can't let this slip through my fingers. I can't let this be another missed opportunity. Do you think he'll really call me back today? What if I'm not available when he tries to reach me?
I'll tell him to call you as soon as possible, Jack. And if for any reason you're not available, leave me a backup number. Or I can make a note to have him reach out at a specific time that works for you. We'll make sure this gets done. I promise.
All right, all right. I'll leave my backup number, just in case. But please, you've got to make sure he knows how urgent this is. I can't let it slip. It's not just a story, it's a major deal for us.
I will, Jack. I'll make sure he knows. I'll even leave him a note on his desk if I have to. Just give me your backup number, and I'll handle the rest.
Okay, here's my number. It's 555-9876. And I'll be available between 2 and 4 p.m. If he's available around that time, that's when he should try me.
Got it, Jack. 555-9876, between 2 and 4 p.m. I'll let Mike know. You'll hear from him as soon as he's free.
Thanks, Sarah. I know you're just doing your job. I appreciate your help. Just please don't forget.
I won't forget, Jack. I'll take care of it. I know how important this is, and I'll make sure Mike gets the message. Take a deep breath, okay? We'll make this happen.
Okay. Thanks again. I'll be waiting. Goodbye.
You're welcome, Jack. I'll make sure you're taken care of. Have a good rest of your day.
Hi, you must be Mike. It's great to finally meet you in person. I've been following Fun English for a while. Your content is fantastic. I'm Jessica. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Jessica. It's a pleasure to meet you too.
Please have a sip, Mike.
I've watched your videos as well, very impressive animation work. You have a real talent for bringing stories to life.
Thank you. That means a lot coming from you. Your way of teaching English is so engaging, and your characters are super fun. Audiences must love them.
I sure hope so. I try to make learning fun, but animation is something I've always wanted to explore more. That's why I knew working with you would be a perfect fit.
I'm excited to hear more. Let's discuss about it.
So, I've been thinking about creating an animated series for Fun English. Something that teaches kids English through stories, humor, and adventure. Right now, my videos mostly use 2D characters and simple interactions, but I want to take things to the next level.
That sounds fantastic. Animation really helps make content more immersive, especially for kids. Do you have a vision for the style and format?
Yes. I want it to be vibrant, energetic, and interactive. Maybe even include short musical elements or challenges to keep kids engaged. I see it as an adventure series where my character, Mike, takes kids on different learning journeys. Like exploring a jungle while learning animal names or going to space while practicing numbers.
I love that. We can create fun, expressive animations and even add some storytelling elements to make it feel like an adventure. I imagine bright colors, exaggerated expressions, and playful movements to keep the energy high.
Exactly. But I also know that animation takes time and effort. My biggest challenge has always been balancing quality with production speed.
Oh, I completely understand. Animation is no joke. People think it's just drawing and moving pictures. But it takes hours to animate even a few seconds of footage. From storyboarding to designing characters and backgrounds, every detail matters.
Right? And then there's the editing, syncing voiceovers, making sure lip movements match. I've tried doing some of it myself, but it's overwhelming.
Tell me about it. There were times when I spent days animating just a 2-minute video. I even had moments where my software crashed and I lost hours of work.
That's the worst feeling. I've had similar experiences while editing. Sometimes, I spend an entire day perfecting a scene, only to realize later that something is off. It's exhausting.
It really is. That's why having a good workflow and a reliable team is important. If we work together, we can figure out a way to streamline the process so we're not burning out.
That's exactly what I need. I want to focus on the educational part, and let an expert like you bring it to life visually.
And I'd love to be part of that. Your teaching style is so effective. Animation will only make it more powerful. And here's the agreement. It covers the production schedule, creative rights, and revenue sharing. Take your time to review it.
This all looks good to me. I trust your expertise, and I think this is going to be an amazing collaboration.
That means a lot. I want this to be a partnership where we both support each other.
Then let's make it official.
And just like that, we're partners. You know, Mike, when I started my channel, I had no idea how hard it would be. There were times I thought about giving up because animation takes forever. And I wasn't sure if people even liked what I was making.
I completely relate. When I first started Fun English, I doubted whether people would watch my videos. It takes time to build an audience, and sometimes you feel like you're talking to an empty room.
Exactly. But over time, people started engaging, leaving comments, and sharing their stories. That's what kept me going.
Same here. The messages from parents and learners saying how much my videos help them, it's the best motivation.
It really is. And now, we get to work together to make something even better.
To a great partnership and an even greater friendship.
Cheers to that.
Hey, Mike, welcome back. You survived another meeting marathon, huh?
Barely. It was one of those meetings that felt like it would never end, but we made some solid progress. I just need a gallon of coffee now.
I had a feeling you might say that. I can get you a cup if you want.
Nah, I'll survive, for now. But what's up? Anything urgent while I was away?
Actually, yes. Jack from Great World magazine called. He really wanted to speak with you. He said it was important.
Jack, huh? I figured he'd be reaching out soon. How urgent did he sound?
Well, he wasn't exactly panicking, but he was definitely eager to talk to you. He asked if there was any way to get in touch with you immediately. He even suggested slipping a note under your meeting room door. I told him I'd pass along the message the second you were free.
Classic Jack. Always persistent. All right, let's not keep him waiting too long. Can you check his availability and set up an appointment for later today? I'd like to sit down with him and see what's on the table.
Absolutely. Give me 1 sec. Looks like he's free at 3:30 p.m. Should I lock that in?
Yeah, that works perfectly. Book the conference room for us, too. I have a feeling this will be a big conversation.
All right. Done. You're all set for 3:30 with Jack. I'll send him the confirmation now.
You're a lifesaver, Sarah. Seriously, I don't know how I'd keep my schedule straight without you.
Well, someone has to keep you organized.
All right, time to prep. I've got a good feeling about this one.
Good luck, Mike.
Jack. Good to finally see you in person again. I appreciate your patience earlier. I'm glad to see you today.
Mike, no worries at all. Nice to see you, too. I know how packed schedules can get. I just wanted to make sure we had a chance to connect today. This deal is too important to delay.
I hear you. And trust me, I'm just as eager to get this moving. We've been talking about this animated video project for a while. And I think now's the perfect time to bring it to life.
Exactly. We've been researching the market, and there's a growing demand for high-quality, animated educational content for kids. Parents are looking for engaging ways to help their children learn, And with your expertise in animation and storytelling, we think this could be a game changer.
I couldn't agree more. My team has been brainstorming some incredible concepts. We're talking about fun, vibrant animations that don't just entertain but teach language skills, critical thinking, even emotional intelligence. The goal is to create content that kids love and parents trust.
That's exactly why we want to partner with you. We've outlined the terms here: budget, production timeline, creative freedom, and distribution plans. Take a look and let me know if everything aligns with your vision.
Wow. This is solid. The budget is right in our range, and I appreciate the flexibility you're giving us with creative direction. Looks like you guys really believe in this.
We do. We know you're the right person for this. And honestly, we're excited to see what your team can bring to the table.
Well, Jack, I have just one more thing to say. We have a deal.
That's what I like to hear. This is going to be huge, Mike.
No doubt about it. Let's create something amazing.
All right.
Awesome. Nice to work with you, Jack.
I'm happy to work with you too, Mike.
Thank